Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk to you about when your life isn't quite what you want it to be, because that's currently where I'm at. It's something that has been affecting my mental health quite a bit, making it so I don't feel like my usual self, and it has been rather unfun for me. So I figured, hey, this would probably be a good topic to discuss, because maybe the way that I'm trying to work through feeling this way and trying to get my life back on track the way I want it to be, maybe that can help other people out there who are in a similar situation or will potentially end up in a similar situation at some point, because it's not a good time, right? Like, it certainly isn't. But let me just lay it out there, what I'm dealing with, so you guys can have an idea, and then I'll talk about what I've been doing to try to, I guess for lack of a better word, cope with where I'm currently at. But right now I'm working on two pretty big life changes. The first one, I'm trying to get a new job because my current job just isn't making me happy, and they don't pay me very well, and they're kind of hesitant to promote me because they believe that I'm lazy, which isn't true. I just have no motivation because of the fact my work is like grunt work, and I know I've surpassed that point. I basically took on this job. I took a title demotion for the same pay because I didn't like my last job, and my current company that I'm at now is a big ad agency, so I thought it would look good on my resume and help me get ahead that way. But in taking that title demotion, I went from a manager to coordinator, and they have me doing coordinator level work again, which is okay, but like, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm at that point where I've done it enough. I've been at this company now for like a year and a half, and I thought I would have gotten promoted probably within like 6 months. That didn't end up happening, so I'm done with it pretty much. I'm at a point where I don't want to do coordinator level work anymore because I'm just annoyed with it. I hate being everybody's go-to person for busy work, because that's just not what I want to do. I've evolved beyond that point, and it's making me very unhappy and very demotivated. So because of that lack of motivation, it's showing to the rest of the team, and they don't want to promote me because they think that I'm not going to do a good job at the higher tier. So at this point, I just need to find a new job, and that's what I'm working towards. And I'm also trying to get a job that pays significantly more money so I can have the financial freedom to make important life decisions, like the next thing on my list that I've been working towards, which is I've come to realize I do not want to have roommates at all anymore. Like, if I'm going to live with someone, it's going to have to be a woman I'm considering marrying, because otherwise I don't want to have people living with me anymore. I just don't. I've got to the point where I've come to realize, just like I only want to date women who work on themselves, I only want to live with people who work on themselves. And in the absence of that, I'd rather not have roommates at all. Because right now, my roommate, he's a good guy. Like, he doesn't work on himself actively, I would say, but he's kind of, just from his life experience, turned out a pretty decent dude. He is significantly older. He's in his mid-50s. So he's not horrible, but because he doesn't actively work on himself, there are little things that just get to me, or even bigger things. Like, currently he's been having his girlfriend over way too much. I even talked to him about it and told him, hey, look, can you not have her over so often? It's beginning to feel like a third roommate. I didn't sign up for that. I don't like her, so I don't enjoy when she's around. It makes it so that I feel unsafe and uncomfortable in my own home, because now I'm having to dodge interactions with her because I just don't want her there. And the story there is, he was with her prior, they broke up, and she did some things before they broke up that made me lose all respect for her. So when he first broke up with her, I was happy. I was like, yay, dude, sweet, don't have to deal with her anymore, and you're doing the right thing for you. But then 7 months later, he ended up getting back with her. So since I lost all respect for her, I don't like her. I don't like people that I don't respect. So I don't want to be around her. But now she's there because he chose her again. And again, that's an example of how he doesn't actively work on himself, because if he did, he probably wouldn't have made that move. So it made me lose respect for him as well. Not enough to dislike him, but enough for me to not want to be around him as much. So it just created all these issues, and there are even little subtle things he does that annoy me, and I've just realized I don't want to live around someone who doesn't work on themselves actively, because it makes it so I can't be honest with him. Like, it feels like a struggle to be honest with him about things, like even bringing up that his girlfriend was around too much. I had to be very careful how I worded that, because as soon as I brought it up, it created a full-blown argument. We were like almost yelling at each other. He was bringing up all sorts of other things and whatnot, and just, it was annoying as hell. And it made me realize, even for how good of a guy he is, I can't be honest with him because it creates a bunch of tension and issues that I don't want to deal with. So I want to only live with people who actively work on themselves, because that means you can actually talk about problems. You can actually be honest with them, and it won't lead to them blowing up at you and making you get incredibly stressed out over things that should be normal adult conversations. So that's where I'm at. I need to get a new job, and I need to find a place that I can have to myself, my own one bed, one bath apartment. That's the goals right now, and I do need the job before I can do that, because unfortunately it's really expensive here in LA, or there's an option of me potentially moving out of state. But here I will start talking about how I've been coping with this, because it ties in with whether or not I want to move out. But the one thing I have thought about when it comes to moving out of state is how difficult it will be to create new, strong friendships with new people, because that's something that has really helped me throughout this period of me being not the happiest I could be. In fact, I would say I haven't really been happy much, because wanting a new job and wanting a new place to live and not being able to do either of those things just yet has been not so great to deal with. But I have been spending a lot of time with the people I care about, with my close friends, and it has made this period way easier for me to handle. In fact, I don't think I would be in the current state I am if not for them, because it has been stressful. It has been causing anxiety for me to not feel comfortable at work and to not feel comfortable when I'm at home. So basically, there's nowhere I can go really to feel comfortable and, for lack of a better word, safe in my own skin by myself for long periods of time. Like right here, I'm by myself, but like this is only for the amount of time of me filming, maybe a bit longer if I just chill here for a bit. But like I want a place I can go to and just stay there and feel comfortable. And my own apartment isn't that anymore for me, because my roommate just isn't what I would like him to be. So it's unfortunate. But as I was saying, yeah, my friends have really helped me out here. I've been spending a lot of time with them, and they've just made it so much easier to deal with, to the point where it made me realize I don't know if moving away in the near future is the right call just yet, because I won't have people to hang out with like that right away. I'll have to cultivate new friendships. I'll have to meet new people who will hopefully be just as cool and fun to be around. And also the fact that I can be honest and authentic with my friends. That's a difficult thing to cultivate with others as well, because it usually requires them having some level of personal growth that they've done. And in the absence of that, you're probably not going to feel comfortable enough around them to be your full, authentic self. So, yeah, it's a struggle for now. But beyond hanging out with friends, some other things that I've been doing to help keep myself sane are going to the gym. It's very important to stay physically active if your mental health is kind of not in the place that you want it to be, because that really helps. Like a lot of people kind of forget the importance of the mind-body connection. And if your mind isn't doing so well and your body isn't doing well either, like it's only going to amplify both of those issues. It's going to make your mental health decline even further. So if you can stay active and at least make sure that that side of the equation is taken care of, it can only help your mental health to some extent. Like if you're not staying active and things aren't going well in your life, that's a recipe for disaster and even depression and whatnot. So I've been going to the gym a lot, staying active and focusing on my goals there. I've been focusing more on making strength gains now than anything else really, which has been fun. I even kind of switched up my routine at the gym. Now I'm doing less reps but higher weight, whereas before I was doing a decent amount of reps at like kind of medium weight, but now I'm full-blown going in on trying to become a lot stronger, and it's been an enjoyable thing to track and make progress there. Beyond that, I've also just been doing the things I enjoy, like playing video games and playing a lot of Diablo 4 with some of my friends. It's been a lot of fun. Been also just researching things I'm interested in, learning about new topics, and just trying to do the things that I enjoy to keep me sane. It's been working pretty well. But yeah, I really don't think I'd be in as good of a place if not for my close friends. So they've tremendously helped me during this period. Because like I said, I don't feel comfortable and safe at my job or at home. So that's tough to deal with. It really is. Like, it makes me feel like I can't ever go anywhere to just feel good, to feel comfortable. Like, yeah, it sucks. So yeah, I hope it doesn't stay like this for too much longer, but for now I'm trying to manage it as best I can. And yeah, but there you go. That's pretty much the gist of what I wanted to talk about here. Probably not the happiest video, but whatever. At least it's real, it's honest, it's letting you guys know where I'm at, and also why I haven't been uploading these longer form videos as much anymore, because I just haven't been in the right headspace to do them. It's felt more like a chore than something I want to do, and I don't want to make videos from that headspace because it just doesn't feel right. So yeah, I'll try to upload more as much as I can when I'm in the right headspace for it. But yeah, until then, just working on creating or getting my life where I want it to be. But I hope you guys got some value out of this video. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci.